Welcome to my YouTube channel on Python tutorial series. In this current video, we'll see how to install Python on our system, and also I'll give you an overview of Jupyter Notebooks on which we'll be coding our programs. Before getting into installation part, let me share with you ways in which you can write and execute your Python code. The very first method is by using text editors such as Sublime Text Editor. You need to type in your code in Sublime Text Editor, save the file with .py extension, and execute this file using command prompt. Second method is directly write and execute your code in command prompt itself. And third method is using Jupyter Notebook, you can write and execute your code. For this current tutorial series, we'll be using Jupyter Notebook. To install Python, we need to download Anaconda distribution. Okay, so I have opened up Chrome browser. You can open browser of your choice. We will type in Anaconda download, hit the enter button. Then we have the very first option, individual edition Anaconda. Click on it. Now this is a free edition, so you don't have to pay anything for it. Okay, so you can see a download option has appeared directly here for my Windows 10 64-bit operating system. So you can directly click here if you have the same operating system and the download will begin, or you can browse further down. Okay, so you can see here Anaconda installers for various operating system. For Windows operating system, you have 64-bit and 32-bit graphical installer. For Mac OS operating system, you have the desired installers, and for Linux operating system, you have the desired installers available. Okay, so my operating system is Windows 10 64-bit, so I will click on this option. The download will begin. Okay, depending on the internet speed, download time may vary. After the download has completed, click on the setup file. The installation page will appear. Click on the next button. Then end user license agreement page option will appear. Click on I agree. Then installation type, there are two options, just me recommended and all users requires admin privileges. You can by default choose the selected option itself. That is the recommended settings, and then click on next option. Then this is the installation path. You may change it if you want, but I prefer it keeping the same. Okay, then click on next option again. These are advanced installation options. We won't be doing any changes here. Then we'll just click on the install option and the installation will begin. It may take some time for the installation to complete. The installation has completed. Click on the next button. Okay, you can ignore this message. This is a kind of advertisement for installation of PyCharm Pro. They have given this link. You can ignore this. Click on next. Then a thank you message will appear for installing Anaconda. So by default, these two options are checked. That is tutorial for Anaconda individual edition. That is after clicking on finish, these options will get activated. So we'll uncheck them and just click on finish. Okay, so the installation has completed. Now we need to search for Anaconda Navigator on our search option in Windows. So we'll type in Anaconda Navigator. Okay, here it appears, Anaconda Navigator. Just click on this open option. Now for the very first time, it may take some time for Anaconda Navigator to open. This initializing screen will appear. You need to be patient for the very first time. Anaconda Navigator screen looks like this. So Anaconda Navigator is a graphical interface for various development environments that Anaconda comes with. Various development environments available are cmd.exe prompt, data lore, IBM Watson Studio Cloud, Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, PowerShell Prompt, Qt Console, Spider, Bluewiz, Orange 3, PyCharm Professional, RStudio. So these are the available environments that come with Anaconda Navigator. These environments are basically used for R programming, Python programming, and machine learning. So for this tutorial series, we'll be using Jupyter Notebook to write our Python coding. So we'll just click on the launch button of Jupyter Notebook. Now, Jupyter Notebook uses browser as a visual interface to write code in. That is, as soon as we click Jupyter Notebook in Anaconda Navigator, it utilized browser as a visual interface to open. So you do not need internet connection for this to happen. It is just using browser as a ways to write your code. So by default, it is going to launch in C drive of your system. So you can see all the folders and files here are of your C drive. Now we'll see how we can create a new folder. We have on the right side new option, just click on it. There are two options available, notebook, Python 3 and other, text file, folder and terminal. So you can click on this folder option and a new folder will be created with the name as untitled folder. So you can double click on it and see it is empty since we have just created it. So you can go back by clicking on this option. Okay, if you want to change the name of that new untitled folder, click on it. So you have an option of deleting it, moving it and renaming it. So click on rename and you can rename it whatever you like. So we'll rename it as Python programs. Click on rename. Okay, now you can see it has been renamed as Python programs. Now we need to start coding. So what we'll do go inside Python programs. Okay, now again to code we need a Jupyter Notebook page. So we'll click on the new button again. Now this time we'll be clicking on Python 3. So coding page will appear. That is on a new tab. So a new tab will appear beside this tab. Okay, and where that will be saved. Since we have come into a new folder created by us as Python programs and we are clicking on Python 3, so that file will be saved in this Python program folder. We'll see after saving that file. So now we'll see how to create a new notebook. So we click on Python 3. See, a new tab has opened. So Jupyter Notebook basically contains individual cells such as this to write your code. Okay, we'll start writing with a simple code. Say I want to do an addition 2 plus 3. So we can execute this command. You can go to cells and click on run cells, and this input given in this cell 2 plus 3, the output will be given as 5. Okay, now say if you want to use a shortcut key and execute this command. Okay, so again I will type 5 plus 3 and I can use shift enter to execute this command. Using shift enter, output will also appear and a new cell will automatically get created. That is, an empty cell will also be created. So I will press shift enter. See, 5 plus 3, output 8 is given, and also a new cell is created by default to type in your next code. Okay, you can save this file Okay, so name of this file is Untitled. So you can rename it here itself by double clicking. You can type in first, sorry, program, click on rename and it will get changed. Okay, so this was a overview of Jupyter Notebook. We'll see much details when we start with our actual coding of object and data structures. So we'll just go back and see where this file has been saved. You can cancel this tab. Okay, see, your program has been saved in the new folder that has been created by us earlier. Since after coming is this folder, you clicked on Python 3 notebook option. Okay, and the extension of this program file is ipynb. And also if you click on this file, the checkbox, there are multiple options. You can create a duplicate. You can actually close currently, since green option is there, it is actually active. You can shut down this file. You can view this file, edit this file and delete this file. So before closing, we will shut down this file. Okay, shutdown is like, see, now this is disabled, it has come into gray. Is that you're closing the file. Okay, we'll come back into the main folder. Okay, so that's it for the Jupyter Notebook overview. So that's it for this tutorial. In coming tutorial, we will begin with object and data structure basics. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, please comment. And if you want to be notified for the updated videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.